Hello, people. It's 11:50. No, it's 10:50 Eastern Standard Time. That's big 50, 10 toes down on the upright. So, we'll go over a couple of things. I'm gonna let some people get in here first, and we're gonna talk about predators, prey, and receipts. We're gonna talk about the invaders and the invaded. Hopefully this will be short. We talk about predators, prey, the invaders, and the invaded. The position of the chessboard. If you don't know who your people is, then you got a long way to go in order to get out of this condition. So, first, there's a quote by Elijah Muhammad. Let's see if I can find it. That's not what I wanted. I wanted this. The last trick of the devil would be to freely give you his woman. So I'm going to this quote. Let me update the quote. It's not quoting it right. So, well, it's a quote by Elijah Muhammad. You can ask anybody in the Nation of Islam, and they'll verify this reference I'm giving you. The line of Elijah Muhammad say the last trick of the devil would be to freely give you his woman. That means that whoever this bitch is, she been sent by the agents from the other side in order to seize our kingdom by deceiving the chiefs. They want the chief to believe that they are the most important motherfuckers in the world. Well, you are not more important than my sisters. You rotten stinking bitches came over here at the orders of conquistadors. Remember I told y'all, conquistador mean conquest of Tudors. The Tudors is one of the concealed families of the black nobility. So a couple people been asking me, why you ain't said nothing about Rashida calling you a predator? She's doing her job. She the prey though. But she's attacking an apex predator. See, I gotta keep receipts. If y'all remember, I did a video on Divine Insight situation. And I explained that the sister came in, looked at the case and said, something ain't right. Pull the phone records. Right? Y'all, some of y'all remember that. Well, some people don't know Ellie is one of Big Mama babies. Right? And she was sent in to set a mirror up so that Divine Insight's false accusers can be exposed by me exposing this dirty player for their dirt. So I wasn't going to say nothing. You know, I don't got no hard feelings or no animosities to nobody, but we dealing with position and blood rights. We dealing with the rightful heirs as pretenders to the throne versus the imposters who believe we can't tell us from them. The George Washington challenge. The feathers versus the fezzes. Watch my post after this. I'm going to give y'all the receipts. In the collection of chiefs that went to conjure war with those Moors with the fezzes, that all of the fezzes are in the George Washington Memorial Museum. And all of the feathers is where they at. So they didn't put feathers up. They put paintings up. I'm going to post that image so y'all see what I'm talking about, because it was L's versus Bays. Those who got come in admiralty time and maritime jurisdiction, and those who got the right to govern the land as the Bays. You need 10 days to see the Bay. These are provincial rulerships of the land based on ancient law. The divine right of kings to rule. The ancient code of kings is the code of conduct. The ones who wish to usurp the throne follow something called the ancient code of thieves. The ancient code of thieves is a conjure that comes out of the Kemetic school of Thebes, Thebes. But the code of thieves, right? F becomes V when you add I-E. So when you're looking at it from that perspective. So just so y'all know, this is the trigger to the truth coming out in Divine Insight case, because the mirror's set up. Ellie set the mirrors up and the dumb bitch fell for it. And now this is the redemption, right? So it was a Mothman prophecy that came off a 9mm casing, meaning somebody already shot their shot, but the shot was a dud. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all this. Rashida is from the house of York. From the house of Stuart, right? But I'm not gonna tell it to you from me. I'm gonna let you read her words, because remember, the Tudors were the invaders. They came over here, right? And they wished to replace the chiefs from the land. So let's just look at some receipts from Miss Rashida, just so y'all know that what she doing is exactly what she supposed to be doing. If she's trying to stop us from reclaiming our birthright to the land, she got to try to tear me down so they can say he unfit to rule. But at the same time, the children got this girl Ellie putting in work, sacrificing herself so that all of the children can be free. She's doing this for children. She ain't got this son got nothing, but the children asked for Divine Insight to come back to his cosmic university. So Divine Insight a couple days ago flipped me a RFID chip. That's the radio frequency identification chip for those who know what that is, but it's also an alternate code. Rod, flip intentionally and direct. So that means I got to tell y'all exactly who this bitch is. But I'm not going to tell you. I'm going to use her words. Because they can sit there and say whatever they want about me. If I'm a predator, I'm lying in wait. So let me flip this camera. This is a text, Rashida. This is her words, not mine. And this is what she told me. Can you help me? I want to create something on Wikipedia before anyone else does. The House of Stuart is a royal house of Scotland, England, Ireland, later Great Britain. Right? Now I'm going to show you where they got infiltrated at. The first monarch Stuart line was Princess Scotta, female line. Now, if she was a real Scot, she wouldn't have the physical appearance. She would have came out of the House of Scotia. The Scots got buttermilk complexions with red hair and freckles. But let's go on. This her. This is not my writing. This is her. She's asking me to help her put this on. Coat of arms, the last Stuart, monarch, and Queen of Great Britain. Right? parent family clan Stewart. Right? Then it goes down. She giving you all her shit. Right? Stewart of Galloway. Now watch this. 1503. James IV married Margaret Tudor. You see that name right there? That's the conquistador motherfuckers that came over here. Elijah say the last trick of the devil. Right? Thus linking the royal house of Scotland and England. Now, it's more to this, because this is the tie to the international banking cartel that's been using us as collateral, right? So I'm sitting here showing y'all the receipts. I'm not making this up. The Stewart clan are the stewards or the custodians. Monarchs ruled. 2 Tudor queens ruled the Isle following the Glorious Revolution of 1688. Mary II and Anne Boleyn. Now, these two was the ones that they used to replace the real queens, Scotia and Scotta, right? So this is what they're telling you, right? So both were the Protestant daughters of James the seventh, and second by first wife Anne Hyde. It's giving you the whole thing. I'm just going to scroll through it. I ain't going to read it all. I'm just letting y'all see that Elijah Muhammad knew what he was talking about when he said they was going to send the devil. But Ellie, Big Mama girl, Big Mama sent her to do something. If I need to pull receipts to validate Ellie being on a mission from Big Mama, I got them. Right? But Ellie good. I'm having no beef with Ellie. This is the bitch right here. Right? This the one that had to be drugged out. See there? Jacobites, supplanters. I told her anytime this is in you either coming to steal a birthright or you mark to get your birthright stolen. This is all her. Now watch this. In May 2021, Rashida publicly put forward and professed to be the genuine direct descendant from the Stewart family and current Jacobite heir and queen. Bitch, trick no good. Trick no good. Legally recognized, claimed by the throne by divine right as pretender to the throne under international law. She asserted her jurisdiction, but she was on the wrong land. Because she on the wrong land, all we need now is for somebody with American blood ties to step into the country of Spain, and then they fucked. This her. This not me. This her writing to me. The Stewart monarchy, the living member of the royal Stewart family, descended in legitimate maternal line from Robert II of Scotland. This is the stealing of a birthright. I'm showing it to y'all because I know what the hell I'm doing when I don't be saying nothing. Right? You see that? Rex 84. Martial law. I know who this trick is the whole time. I don't have no animosity. I don't have no ill feelings. She is the one out here trying to disgrace Rod Hayes when I got these receipts. I got more receipts than that. I could show y'all where I went into the whole banking thing, right? So when she calling me a predator, she right. I'm an apex predator. She the fucking predator I'm preying on. Cause she preying on my sister's shit. Right? All that. So, y'all, my mama trained me real well. My OGs taught me real well. The hookers I hung out with on 48th Street taught me real well. The dope things I hung out in Chicago and Motown with taught me real well. I'm a good goddamn student. I just don't tell nobody I'm studying. But when these motherfuckers come, they can't never come right. I told y'all they can never get past what Big Mama laid out because Big Mama gonna get her babies her shit because she sent her baby boy to get their shit. This is not personal. This is strictly family business, and somebody came to usurp the family and confess to me the wrong motherfucker because I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. So, that's just the absolute root to the matter. So now the mirror got to flip for divine insight to see the evidence on the discovery, right? Because now I'm telling y'all what Ellie doing, and this is the bitch she dragging out. Ellie going to get Big Mama shit. This bitch wanted to stop it, right? She was a unicorn. But y'all don't know what that means because y'all think this unicorn is this all beautiful, mythical beast, which they are, but they poisonous. That means there's something toxic in there. And we all know the honey badger is a money badger. I put the post up back in 2021. So we already know what she was coming for. She just ran into a gorilla and now she's getting her ass beat from pillar to post. I'm not even hitting y'all with heavy receipts. This is what you call surface skimming because Mama said use the bare minimum necessary to prove the point and show just enough for the people to understand you know what the fuck you doing and you know what you talking about. And it is what it is. If you don't know who Ellie is, don't worry about it. She's solid. She doing Big Mama work. Watch what happens. So I got to drag this trick out. Mama said, drag her out today. Thursday is Thor's Day. Drop the hammer on that bitch. I went down because I thought I was tripping. I went down to my meditation spot and she laid the whole play out. She said, look how it played out. Now you got to go drag her out. Right? I don't have any personal negative feelings for nobody. I don't got time for that shit. I don't got time to hold no grudges. I don't got time to stalk nobody. The time I could be using stalking somebody, I could have read several books. By the time it take me to stalk somebody, I could have read several books. That's a little bit closer to liberation for my people. I got all the receipts. I could do this show. This show right here, I can make into a 2-hour show. I'm going to post some more receipts because I'm going to show you the ones with the feathers. And then I'm going to show you the ones who had to take their feathers off where they put them. Right? Because we already showed it before, but I'm just going to put the post up because it's part of a continuing message stream that came in today on this day, Thursday. Right? So it's a Ellie Maynock off of a Beverly Hillbilly blue house from Red Ford, which is Red Ford, which is a red wage being paid to cross the river. The river is the river Styx that takes you to the crossroads, and the crossroads is governed by a guy called the Baron. And my big mama called me the Baron. So the Baron flips the motherfucker across the crossroad off of a Grand Matriarch Cardinal flip. 13 Cardinals flipping off of a motherfucking rogue motherfucking possum who thought she was a motherfucking honey badger. So it is what it is. It's not personal, right? I might take her and clean her up, do something with her. I don't know, but whatever thing, it's not personal. You just not finna get the number one seat when you ain't got the number one blood right. So I'm just gonna shoot your ass down with the facts. It is what it is. Yep, rolling like a river, old man river. Yep, old Mississippi, right? That's a trip down to Mississippi. See, Chief Warhorse told me the motherfuckers was coming before they came. So I had to knock for Ellie. Look, for those who don't know who she is, this might not mean nothing to y'all. But the ones that do, might be able to understand what I'm talking about. So I'm going to show y'all when I was knocking for Ellie. You can go pull this post up on my page, right? It's how I know Ellie doing Big Mama work. She was setting up the mirrors the whole time. And This, flip that. This post right here was calling her to come with the drama. Now, if you go to my page, you go to this post, you can get the date. Right? May 9th. So then you go to Ellie's and then you can get her putting the knockout. She's putting the message out to flip the mirrors. Now we aligning everything up so everybody can get their shit that belong to them. Right? And so she got on her YouTube. Let me see if I can find it. That's not what I said. I don't see it. Oh, I don't see it. Anyway, she had a short with a butterfly in it today, or it's actually a moth, which is a butterfly at a night that got night vision. It's Black Girl Magic flip on the World Takeover on a Rogue Queen's being flip. The Rogue Queen is the Rouge Queen, and the Rouge Queen is the Red Queen, and the Red Queen is the ones who came over here off the 32-degree Scottish Rite, masquerading as a cherry tree. That's what they're talking about. And George Washington chopped down the cherry tree. That means he slid the bitch up under a motherfucker who didn't know who she was and got tricked. So you take your hindsight 2020, y'all. Hindsight is 2020. So I sit there and I watch it go by while I'm watching it in real time. I'm watching it in slow motion. But it is what it is. So, hell, I want to come in. Ugh. Okay, so that's all I want.
Please try again.
That's all I wanted for to say about that situation. And let y'all know I got more receipts than you could possibly imagine. And people be playing with me because they think, because I look like this. This is the character called Rod the Madman. Right? I cleaned up real nice, but this is my Rod the Madman character to make all of these goofies think that I'm goofy. And as long as they think I'm goofy, what the 48 say, always seem dumber than your mark. Oh, I ain't seen dude in a minute. But that's for all of the young fellas, and y'all see when these chicks be trying to come slide up under y'all, this is a message. This is a message from Malachi York. This is a message from Tupac. Don't just let no bitch slide up under you without looking for her agenda. Right? A real one gonna ask for you to trust her and to put faith in her and to teach her something so she can elevate her life. But a rogue, rotten bottom feeder is gonna try to tear you down by giving you the sugar. They're gonna put sugar on top of everything, but they're gonna try to cut it back to their satisfaction, and then your coffee ain't gonna never be right because they gonna never make it the way you want it made. They gonna make it the way they want it made, and then you got to drink that shit. Come on now. Open the folders. Bring out the folders. So we can go into the Q&A part of the video. For those who want the short, y'all can cut the part before this off. And those who want the full video can let it run. But yeah, it is what it is. I'm not running from these motherfuckers. I'm not doing nothing. I'm not doing nothing but sitting here minding my own business, giving away free knowledge to my people in hopes to wake their ass up to the fact that they came over here to replace us, and they're not going to do it on my watch, because they're not going to get past me with that bullshit, because I'm going to see it. I'm going to smell the motherfucker. I'm going to make them confess on themselves, and then I'm going to bring you the receipt when it's needed. Just so you can know, I know they not finna overthrow us no more. We done with that bullshit. If you believe in Ride, nigga, believe in Death Row East. I'm telling you. We gonna bust that ass every time. I don't think they letting me take guests in on here, because I didn't let several people in, and it have not allowed, well, they never came in. So I don't know. I'm trying to let people come in and ask questions, but if it, a couple more tries, I'm just gonna go on and end it, because I don't got nothing else to say. I said what I needed to say. I got my receipts, right? So y'all watch. They gonna come out with the motherfucking receipts now on Divine Insight, because them kids set the mirrors up, and you not getting around no 400, 500 kids and one motherfucking wise woman. Don't give a fuck. She don't have to be close to you, but she on your team. She on your team. You need to know who's who. We got to know who is who. I show you how to pull them motherfuckers out. I don't got no problem with it. I don't care who they is, how big they is. This shit over. Right? Soon as the Virgin of the Islands touch Spain, their ass is bankrupt instantly. And it's imminent, and it's coming in hot. It's still not. I'm gonna try 2 more times to let somebody in here. And then I'm gonna end this video, because it's not nobody's coming in that I'm allowing in. I'm sitting here clicking like a motherfucker. But sometimes other people be the work, because you have to expose the frauds and the fakes in order to get to the shake and the bake. Right? Shit, I need a motherfucking baker. And the baker is the banker, because the banker got the bread, motherfuckers. Y'all got to know how to get to the bag. And the bag is the bread bag. And the bread bag is the bag of gold. And the motherfuckers that think they doing it ain't doing what they think they doing. The Memphis in the house. I sent for you, Memphis. I'm gonna give you a minute, see if it lets you in. Yeah. Listen, if you the pretender to the throne, right, and you're a rightful heir, you have to be walking on your rightful soil. You might be a rightful heir if you was on a different soil. But the soil over here, the rightful heirs, is the ones who is organic to over here. They the ones got the first right to the earth right of the Americas, which in then spreads around the world. Left bump, vice or not. I'm horrible in real life. So if 1,000 motherfuckers can't be wrong, I got my receipts. That's all I need. Yeah. All right, so it ain't letting no callers come in. Yeah, it's not letting me. Let me end this. I'm going to start another one and see if I can take callers. That might be what I need to do. So I'm going to log out and then I'm going to come back in on the Fresh Chief and